Elden Ring has a bunch of cool NPCs that get their own lore and function in the overall story of the game. And for today's video I've challenged myself to create my own concept for a what-if scenario in Elden Ring storyline. So lay back, grab some snacks and enjoy some of my homemade Elden Ring what-if lore featuring the dragon hunter Kira. Alright, so we all know the super cool samurai dude called Yura. He is the guy we get to know as a bloody finger hunter who selflessly defends the defenseless Tarnished, being invaded by the Bloody Fingers, who are a covenant from Mog, the Lord of Blood. However, way before Yura became a hunter, he and his comrade Eleonora used to hunt dragons together. And this is where I want to integrate Kira. In my story, Kira was one of Yura's dragon hunting mates. The three together were a strong trio. Soon, however, Kira noticed that Eleonora was taking part in the dragon communion, using the hearts of dragons to use the dragon's power for himself to become even stronger. First, Kira was curious about that too, but then learned about the price of using it from Yura. Dragon powers definitely are strong, however, come with the risk of losing your own humanity. Yura stopped, but Eleonora continued, curious about the potential of the dragon communion, and resulting into an unavoidable reality. He lost himself, his principles and his knowledge over their past friendship, and lastly became a bloodthirsty bloody finger. Yura, willing to relieve his once called friend from his agony, becomes a bloody finger hunter. He separates from Kira, who is scared of what Eleonora has become and insists to continue their work while Yura follows his duty. Time passes. Yura built himself. He never forgot about Yura. He always deeply wanted to help him in his hunt, but didn't feel strong enough. He now is. The player now first meets Kira at the Dactus lift while entering Altus for the first time. He tells you his story and asks you to inform him if you may find Yura anywhere near. As we all know, Yura by this point has already passed, and the player usually finds his dead body after killing Eleonora in the second church of Marika in West Altus Plateau. But in my story, the fight against Eleonora doesn't happen. Only Yura and Eleonora fight, resulting into Yura's death. We find Yura's corpse, take his sword and bring it to Kira. All he does is scream now, no matter how often we try to talk to him. The second time the player meets Kira is in the DLC, right before entering Bale's boss room. He's just standing there, silent, unable to be interacted with. We now have to defeat Bale and have the option to summon Kira as a supporter in our fight, and if we do so, a cutscene plays after Bale's death in which Kira consumes Bale's heart, performing a dragon communion and transforming into a dragon hybrid far stronger than Bale. He tells us the only way to defeat Eleonora and avenge Yura is by transforming using the heart of the cruelest of dragons, Bale the Dread. It is now in our hands to leave him be and hope he doesn't lose his humanity or attack him, starting a second phase of the fight in which you face Kira, titled as Kira, Cruelest of Dragons. Upon beating him, he first only falls to his knees, leaning on Yura's sword, saying, "Please, I beg of you, avenge Yura." He then falls to the ground, leaving Yura's sword, however still standing, due to being stuck on the ground. And with that, we've reached the end of my what-if story. If you liked the story and if you liked the concept art I made for it, definitely make sure to give the video a like or subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss any future content. And as I usually tell you, feedback is the most important thing for every artist in the world, so definitely make sure to write a comment in which you tell me your opinion on my work, on the things that I've done so far, and on this video, so I can reflect that on myself. But for now, that's it for me for today. Bye bye!